Speaker of the House of Representatives has announced that the 2024 budget proposal will be passed on December 30th, 2023. Hi, welcome to what's happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, announced that the 2024 budget proposal will be passed on December 30th, 2023. Abbas made a statement during the resumption of plenary, directing committee chairmen to submit reports of budget defense by ministries, departments and agencies by 8 p.m. on December 19th, 2023. At number 2, Olubunmi Kuku has made history as the first female managing director of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Kuku, equipped with academic excellence, earned a bachelor's degree in finance from the University of Illinois in 2000 and an MBA in international finance and strategic management from DePaul University in 2004. Before her groundbreaking role at FAAN, Kuku served as the vice president and head of Visa Consulting and Analytics for Sub-Saharan Africa at Visa, contributing significantly to regional growth and development. At number 3, renowned senior advocate of Nigeria, Robert Clarke, has urged a review of the 1999 Constitution, asserting that it is the root cause of Nigeria's challenges. Speaking on Arise Television, Clarke highlighted flaws in the Constitution, particularly in the areas of elections and political participation. He criticized the undue influence of political parties, calling for amendments in the Constitution's provisions related to local government, elections, and party affiliation. Clarke emphasized the need for non-politicians to contest elections independently. At number 4, the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has issued a directive to telecom giants including MTN Nigeria and Airtel, instructing them to fully bar phone lines lacking national identity numbers (NIN) and those with unverified NINs. MTN Nigeria disclosed the directive in a corporate notice outlining the deadlines for compliance. According to the statement by MTN Nigeria's company secretary, Uto Ukwana, phone lines without submitted NINs are to be barred by February 28, 2024, while phone lines with submitted but unverified NINs will face barring by March 29, 2024, especially if links to 5 or more lines. This directive follows the NCC's previous order in April 2022 to restrict outgoing calls for lines not associated with NINs. At number 5, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde conferred the instrument of office and staff of office upon the new Soun of Ogbomoso land, Oba Gandi Olaoye, during a ceremony at Ogbomoso Township Stadium. The governor had earlier approved Oba Olaoye's selection from the Olaoye ruling house on September 2nd. The kingmakers subsequently installed him on September 8th. Governor Makinde, while presenting the symbolic item, stated, "I will now hand over the instruments of office and staff of office to Oba Gandi Olaoye Orumogege III." In his acceptance speech, Oba Olaoye emphasized the importance of clear vision in his service to the community. At number 6, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) has signed a memorandum of understanding with TotalEnergies to implement AUSEA methane detection technology in its upstream operations. This collaboration, a result of NNPCL's engagement in COP28, aims to evaluate methane emissions, devise mitigation strategies, and contributes to the fight against global warming. The MOU, signed by executives from both entities, garnered praise from NNPCL's Group CEO, Mele Kyari, highlighting the significance of the partnership. Patrick Poyen, chairman of TotalEnergies, emphasized the commitment to responsible hydrocarbon production, signaling a pivotal step for NNPCL in reducing emissions and enhancing reporting procedures. At number 7, former Minister of Power Dr. Agunloye has been secretly detained by the EFCC since December 13, 2023, over a $6 billion fraud linked to the Mambila hydropower project. the EFCC had declared him wanted a week earlier for corruption and forgery. Agunloye, who served under President Obasanjo, denies accusations of improperly awarding the Mambilo project contract. Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka questions the EFCC's actions, emphasizing concerns about justice and the arbitrary exercise of power in the detention of a former public servant. At number 8, the Executive Secretary of Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TETFUND, architect Sonny Echono, has expressed concern over the alarming number of Nigerian university lecturers sponsored abroad by TETFUND who have absconded. Echono outlined 2 measures for dealing with absconded lecturers, which includes requiring them to refund the money spent on their training or collaborating with embassies and institutions for repatriation. At number 9, Canadian singer Céline Dion is reportedly experiencing a loss of muscle control in her battle with stiff person syndrome (SPS), an incurable disease causing uncontrollable muscle tension. Dion's elder sister, Claudette, provided an update on Céline's health, expressing concern over her loss of muscle control despite the singer's efforts to combat the illness. Finally, at number 10, a 6.2 magnitude earthquake struck mountainous Gansu region in northwest China overnight, resulting in at least 126 deaths and more than 700 injuries. The earthquake occurred just before midnight, causing significant damage to roads, power, and communication lines in the affected areas. The authorities quickly mobilized several emergency responses, but their work was complicated as the earthquake wrecked roads and infrastructure, triggered landslides, and half-buried a village. Local officials Local officials reported that the disaster has left many people out in the freezing night air as homes were destroyed and infrastructure was damaged. This earthquake is considered the deadliest in China in 9 years. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.